Yo, what's good everyone? Thank you for tuning in to today's video. As you can tell by the title, we are back again with yet another review. In today's review, we are going to be taking a look at a Halloween inspired release to kickstart us off and get us in the mood for Halloween this week. Before we dive into all of that, me and my couple of guests behind me want to welcome back all of my returning subscribers. If you are new around here and you haven't already, please feel free to smash that subscribe button. Also, if you do go on to enjoy this video, please give us a massive thumbs up, which is always truly appreciated. And if you haven't already, please feel free to reach out to me on Instagram under ACS Sneakers. That's where I'm most active and that's where I love to interact with you guys the most. But now we got all those formalities out of the way, sit back, relax, and let's go ahead and get straight into the video. So just like we always do before we take a look at the shoes, let's just take a quick look at the shoe box. Unfortunately, we don't have anything spooky about the box, a little bit disappointing. This is just your ordinary bog standard normal Air Force One box. Hopefully that will actually focus for you, but if it doesn't, you've probably seen this box already, so nothing to worry about. If we then take a quick look at the label, which reads Air Force One 07 PRM in the black starfish sail colorway, and this is a personal pair, which is an 8.5, which for those of you that know me, you will maybe know or may not know that this is the size that I wear in Air Force Ones. Now we got the box out of the way, all the boring stuff aside, let's go ahead and get straight into the review. So not to make this review any longer than it needs to be, in hand we have the Nike Air Force One Halloween. Now, I'm not entirely sure if this shoe does actually have an official title, name, or anything else to go along with the release, but for me, this is going to be called the Air Force One Halloween for the purposes of this video. So diving straight into this one. Now, the upper of the shoe, for the most part, pretty much just opts for that clean black leather look, and to be honest, the quality of the leather on this shoe genuinely surprised me. If you've only ever really had the triple white colorway or the triple black normal standard Air Force Ones, the quality on this is genuinely a lot better than anything you'll have seen before if those are the only two colorways you might have had or experienced. Feels really nice, really plush under hand. Not necessarily the most premium, but at the price point definitely gets the job done. But for me, the best part about this shoe is the moment the lights go out, that's when the magic happens.
That's what she said. Ha! I don't get it.
As running from the heel to the toe, we do have these glow-in-the-dark eye details, which differs from lateral side to the medial side and just looks absolutely incredible. Soon as I actually saw this in the light box, seeing all the little individual intricate details of the glow-in-the-dark features definitely makes this shoe a must-cop for me. If you know me, you know how mad I get for glow-in-the-dark shoes.
Boom shakalaka, b****. Look at that motherfucker. Boom.
So Halloween time is a very good time for me, and seeing the details on this shoe definitely didn't disappoint. Unfortunately, unlike the Dunks that released alongside this, which I'm going to be honest, I went for over these, the midsole doesn't glow in the dark just like those, or the outsole doesn't glow in the dark, which, let's be honest, is a little bit disappointing. But one of the most frequent questions that I find on a lot of videos where the shoe actually glows in the dark is, it actually seems like a lot of people don't actually know how to get the best out of it. Now, we've reviewed quite a few shoes this year that do have glow-in-the-dark features, like the Travis Scott 6s, the LeBron Space Jam, the LeBron 8s, and a lot of the comments were, how do you actually get the shoe to glow in the dark? So the best way to do it is to actually charge it up.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Which sounds a little bit weird, but just bear with me. So the way it works is if you shine some kind of UV light on it, whether it's just natural light or, you know, you specifically have like a UV light torch, shine that on the shoe and then switch all the lights off, and the longer you charge it up, the longer it will last. To be honest, I did actually find that this was actually quite vibrant, maybe even a little bit more vibrant than some of the other shoes that we've actually reviewed. Not going to throw any shade, but to be honest, it did actually work really well for me. Let me know in the comment section below if you did grab these, if that did work for you. Maybe there's a better way of doing it, but for me, that's just how I always do it. So UV light, and then switch all the lights off and just let the magic happen. Absolutely incredible.
Okay, yes.
But now we got that tangent out of the way, continuing on with the rest of the review. In the centre of the shoe itself, we then have these run-of-the-mill flat black shoelaces, and the laces themselves do sit atop this really vibrant nylon tongue. At the top of the tongue, we do have this black patch in the centre with the Nike Air Force One branding. Really nice touch. And then as we move on to the interior of the shoe, we then have that really nice and vibrant orange running right the way throughout the sock liner. As we then continue further inside the shoe, we then have more Halloween inspired detailing with the Nike branding alongside that little spider design. Really nice touch. As we then swing over to the heel of the shoe, we have that Nike Air branding on the heel. Now, as I've already touched on the glow-in-the-dark features, I really wanted to touch on specifically the eye on the heel of the shoe. I think it looks absolutely incredible. I'm really looking forward to trying to get my hands on the Mummy Dunks because of the eyes on the heel of those shoes. If I'm not going to be able to get it, this is a pretty nice runners-up prize, but I'm hoping that the fact that I do have this will maybe give me a little bit of luck to actually get that shoe as well. And then from there, if we do just continue to work our way down, now on the midsole, we just have that pretty standard all-white midsole. Towards the heel, we do have that Air branding with this black detailing wrapping right the way around the heel of the shoe itself. And then switching over to the outsole of the shoe, we then have more really nice orange detailing with that really nice classic Air Force One outsole. Now, in terms of like the overall sizing for this shoe, when it comes to the Air Force One, I generally do go a half size down. The shoe to me definitely runs a lot bigger than pretty much any other Nike shoe, to be honest. I'm normally a size 9, but in Air Force One exclusively, I always go for an 8.5. So if you are looking for any sizing tips, I would definitely suggest going a half size down. If there's any chance for you to actually try this shoe before buying, then of course that is going to be the best outcome for you. But if you don't really have that option, because I do actually think that this shoe is actually sold out, just go with a half size down from whatever you would maybe wear in an Air Max 1 and Air Max 90, and I do believe that that will be the best outcome for you. And other than that, it's a really clean and really simple shoe, so there's not really a lot to touch on other than what we've already covered. So if we now just go ahead and wrap up this video. So just to wrap up this video, in terms of my overall opinion on the shoe itself, to give these a rating, I'm going to say that these are easily a 7 out of 10. Nothing too out there. It's a really nice shoe for this time of year, and it is realistically only a shoe I'm going to ever wear in October. And since every year there are more Halloween releases releasing, I'm not sure how much wear this shoe is actually going to get. If I do manage to get the Mummy Dunks, this will probably end up just being a return, to be completely honest. It won't be a shoe I'll even need at that point. So I've definitely got my fingers crossed for the Mummy Dunks. And if not, and I can't get the Skeleton Air Force Ones, I think this will be a really nice runners-up prize. Really simple, really clean, really easy to wear. And to be honest, the quality is actually really good on this shoe as well. No QC faults, craftsmanship was also very good. So for me, 7 out of 10 seems like a pretty fair score overall. But I'd love to get your guys' opinions on it as well, so do feel free to leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. Also, do let me know if you guys have got any Halloween kicks lined up for this year. Do make sure to leave me a comment in the comment section below. If you have stuck around to this point in the video, I do want to say a massive thank you. If you haven't already, please feel free to smash that subscribe button. Also, do make sure the bell notification is switched on so you never miss a video. And I hope to see you all again in the next one.